welcome to this episode of Plant People. And today, can Carmen cook Taoca Brazilian tapioca crepes? Taoca, tomato. I'm not 100% sure on how to pronounce that, but I know they're going to be delicious. Now, these company have markets all in and around Sydney, and now they're packaging their crepe mix for you to take home and try to cook. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. Now, the traditional filling, they tell me, is tomato, basil, and cheese. Now, I'm also one of those people that I don't really like fresh tomato. I know, it's very controversial. So I've made here already a cooked tomato salsa. So what I did was I rough chopped some garlic and I put that in a pan, and I just started cooking that off with a little bit of olive oil, and then I added some roughly chopped tomatoes, and I cooked it until almost all of the liquid was gone out of it and it went a little bit charry. So that's what you see here. I've also going to use the Loud's tasty oat melt cheese. It is delicious, and some beautiful fresh basil from my friend Kira's garden. So that'll be delicious. And then I'm going to do a sweet one. I'm going to use Panna's hazelnut and chocolate spread, as well as the hazelnut chocolate for some chunks in there. I think we should get started. Let's see if I can cook some tapioca Brazilian crepes. Okay, so you want to get yourself a medium skillet. Something that's non-stick. You don't need any oil for this. That's one of the amazing things about it. Now I've put the tapioca mix into this bowl, and as you can see, it's quite lumpy when it comes out. So to put it into the pan, we'll be using the sieve that you can see over there. I want to make sure that the pan is hot enough before we begin, but not too hot. And so to test the temperature, we'll put a little bit of tapioca in and just see if it starts to jump around in the pan. You can see it start to jump there, and that's when it's ready. So we grab our bowl and our sieve, and we want to go with a nice, fine, even coating. This will get messy, and I don't have a handle for this sieve. I don't know what happened to it, but it fell off at some point. I just never got another one. Seems quite silly, really. And so you just want to keep working the tapioca all the way around and get to the edges of the pan. What you'll start to notice is around the edges it starts to lift off. And that means it's getting close to being ready already. You can see the steam starting to come off here. So nice. You can see here that this edge is lifting off, and we should be able to get the spatula all the way under there, and you can feel the steam releasing. So I'm going to start with cheese. So you can obviously grate this cheese. I like it in little slabs. It's already, you feel it already starting to melt there. And this crepe is getting all nice and crepey on the outside. And then we'll take some of this salsa, this tomato that I made, and pop that on. Some of those fresh basil leaves. Oh, it smells so good. And I'm going to add just a little sprinkle of chili. Okay. Fold it. And press it. Over, you can see that it's getting nice color on this side. just slides off the pan. Oh, listen to that crunch. Look at that. Yum. Beautiful, crunchy exterior. Look at that. Yum. If we try to open it up, the cheese is all melted. The basil, how delicious. And then we restart the process. So sifting the tapioca, putting it into the pan, coating the whole pan, and getting ready for the next filling. So you can see it again starting to steam and starting to lift off the edges. This one, you can just see it's starting to do that there. So we're going to add some of this. Ooh, yum, to there. So as the edges start to lift off, I'm just going to take this. No point being stingy, right? And as well as that, just some chunks of the hazelnut. And then take this side, I'm just gonna fold it and press it. Woo! Yum. Just make sure that it goes yummy brown on both sides. Now you can add as much hazelnut as you want, like seriously, just grab it here. So I can smell the chocolate. The smell coming off this is so good. Yum. And look at that. I added some fresh raspberries and chocolate on top of this one, and now there's nothing left to do but eat them. Oh, yum. It's delicious. This one feels hot, but I'm gonna eat it anyway. Ready? Oh my god. I mean, chocolate hazelnut, you can't really go wrong. And the crunch, oh my gosh, it's so good. So there you have it, the Taoca Tapioca Crepes. They are so easy, so simple to make. Such a messy, fun experience. I cannot tell you the crunch. The smell is almost non-existent until you put whatever filling you're going to have in them, and then it just permeates. It's so amazing. And the fillings are limitless. Look at all of these options from their Facebook page. So if you're in and around Greater Sydney, head to a market near you to find Taoca Brazilian Tapioca Crepes and their stand. Say hello, and maybe like me, go ahead and order yourself one. You will not regret it. You can buy their packets to take home from their stall or in places around Sydney and on their website as well. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Can Carmen Cook? And if you have a suggestion of something you'd like me to cook, hit me up in the comments. See you all soon.
Well, that's it for this episode of Plant People. Don't forget to comment, hit like and subscribe. And follow us on Instagram at plantpeople.tv. And if you are a plant person or you know any plant people, hit us up in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. See you next time.